Yo everybody, Vin here today. Sorry for a late video, but Forever Winter has a new update, and it adds a whole lot of new features and a whole lot of great stuff to the game. Adds a whole new unit for the Europa faction, a whole new map everyone's been hyped about, and a lot more amazing performance updates. And honestly, the Fun Dog trailer portrays this update way more better than this video will, and the link will be in the description along with the patch notes from the Discord down below. So the first thing they added in the game is a whole new unit for the Europa faction named the Stilt Walker. A lot of people been waiting for this thing. It's literally a huge walking armory with a lot of guns and missiles just to kill anything in its way. It's pretty scary with its long robotic limbs. It reminds me of a bug. I would assume with long robotic legs would make it a lot more easier to move around the ruins of Los Angeles since it's all wrecked up and ruined. And it has 16 anti-tank guided missiles attached to it, making it a super big problem for any Eurasian mech or any heavy Eurasian units in the area. It also has a point system allowing European troops to fire from a distance. It's literally a heavy weapons system. It's awesome. It's also equipped with a large Gatling gun to defend itself from infantry and cyborgs. Well, this thing's pretty scary. It just slinks around in a very mechanical, creepy way. Not sure if there's a pilot on this thing, but I love it. It's pretty creepy. A huge addition they added to the game is the Los Angeles map. It's still a work in progress, but we still have a lot to explore in this map. I assume it's the downtown area of Los Angeles. I'm not entirely sure. You're basically in the lower levels of the city, surrounded by the ruined skyscrapers. You see mechs and ruined cars everywhere. You still got blinking lights on the streets. The damage with old cars on the highways, and even this massive highway overpass just everywhere hanging about. You also use this to kind of move around the map. The thing is, with some of those overpasses, they're covered with these AC unit looking things, or a generator. I'm not kind of sure what it is, but it really gives some Naruto Rain Village vibes. And the cars on the highways you see, it kind of look more modern from our time. Not sure if it's just like a fossil from our era. Kind of shows how long the war's been going on. Another big thing about this map is there's a whole lot of signs. It adds a lot of background and lore building to it all. It's pretty amazing, and I'll go over it later in the video, or you can skip to this part. They also added some cool mechanics to the game to make it feel a lot more pushed out. One of my favorites is the button mashing thing. So now you can push any button on your keyboard or any button on your controller, and you can recover faster if you get hit by an enemy or something. I think it's awesome they added this because I just naturally just do it randomly, I guess. Another huge ability they added is you can stun larger enemies now with a lot of gunfire now, giving you more chance to escape the big guys. I think it's pretty cool, pretty needed, since most of the time if you run into something you just instantly just die, but it also kind of makes the big guys feel a little more weaker. But honestly, gameplay wise, I think it's a good. Well, on top of all of that stuff, they did a lot of balancing work, making the game feel a lot more smoother. They did a lot more weapon mods for a lot of guns. A lot more. Patch notes will be down in the description if you want the full details of it. And performance-wise, they added a lot of good stuff in the settings. They added a SFR3 and AMD frame gen for AMD users, pretty useful. You don't have to do the upscale thing anymore. They added TAAU, another upscaling thing, and a lot more bug fixes to make the game feel a lot more smoother. Again, the patch notes are down in the description. My PC isn't even the best, but I noticed a good difference in a lot of areas of this game. You know, Los Angeles seemed a bit more laggy for me compared to other maps, but you know, it's still work in progress. And yeah, it feels like Fun Dog's been really cooking out these summer updates. I hope they keep going. Honestly, each update keeps getting better and better. And the signs and the logos I was talking about earlier in the video, if you skip to this point, some show a lot of cool signs that could be future updates or also lore building, but some logos really show off a lot of cool stuff, like warning signs telling you to take your radiation medicine, really showing how radiated the planet is due to the war. There's propaganda out there telling you to be a good citizen and watch out for stuff. And there's one even mentioning Eurasian nano cloud. bugs. What could this be even? A new hazard for the game? A new mechanic coming soon maybe? Could this be what we see in the background, like those big bugs? Could they be a part of his nano clouds? It has a number 3 on it, and if it means biohazard number 3, then yeah, that's pretty hardcore, because I think that's bacteria and viruses and stuff. Another crazy example of biowarfare creeping into the game. I hope we see more of it. Imagine if random storms just hits your salvage run. It's crazy. I love it. There's also other warnings with crushing warnings I kind of find funny, or it tells you to watch out that there's mechs or exosuits nearby you can be crushed by. Kind of brutal, but kind of funny in a way. It also mentions a Your Helper app. Could this be like a state controlled app or something? And you also see a thought crime scanners sign somewhere, which is pretty scary. Like, what could this be? Could this be predicting people's future crimes somehow? I don't know. It's pretty next level dystopian. It seems like the European Federation would do this in the first place too. Along with that, it shows some logos too. Like the Euro State logo, it says the European Federation State logo, as it's labeled as Wartime Management and Authority. And it has like this eyeball looking thing. It kind of really looks 1984. Another logo out there is nice. Short for Nano State Immigration Checkpoint and Enforcement. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what a nano state is. I don't know if that's like nano machines or a whole country or ally or something. I don't know. Could this be a European corpo or another group of the Federation? Could this be the group behind the G-Head unit? Since I know law enforcement used the G-Head units. All of this stuff you see throughout the map really gives a lot of world building and background. I hope we see more of it, and we get clear pictures thanks to LilPappaKnox on Discord. They're a cool person. They got these clear pictures from the game. And yeah, I'll probably do a full review on this map in the future, like I did with Babel, if you guys are interested. And so yeah, that's a little breakdown for the latest July update. Sorry I was late. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, probably in August. I think they did a pretty good job with this patch again. It adds a lot of world building, a lot of good performance patches in the game. Adds Los Angeles, even adds the Stilt Walker. Pretty awesome impact update. There's definitely more to explore in Los Angeles, and if you're interested in that, I might do a whole video on it. And a lot of that stuff will also be put in a full European focused video if you're interested in that. And all of this stuff makes me wonder what they're gonna add next into the game. They're gonna add those big bugs? Is it gonna be big green? Nano storms? Nano clouds? Really makes me excited of the future of this game. And if you're interested in this game, before I go into the link, will be down below. Also expect more content soon. Might do something like Cyberpunk or Fallout. I was thinking about playing through one of the old Fallout version mods for Fallout 2, if you're interested in that. And I have a couple of indie games I'm planning on playing on the channel with some friends, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Drop your feedback, because I want to improve these videos, or any theories down below, and snooze you later.